Gary Russell Jr. here. Stay tuned to the Boxing Voice. Tune in to me. Check me out at Instagram at Mr. Gary Russell Jr.
All right, Saquon Jones with the Boxing Voice. We're host Danny and Ness. We got former champion Gary Russell. How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm solid, man, for the most part.
All right.
No complaint.
How's the arm doing?
It's going, it's going. Slow grind better than no grind. I ain't rushing nothing. Like I said, I'm focused on my younger brother. But I've been doing some real aggressive physical therapy, and it's good enough to smack a motherfucker.
Listen, I'm the reason why I was brought on. I speak from the fan perspective on behalf of the Boxing Voice. I thought you won that fight with Magsayo, bro. Like I was absolutely fascinated and devastated to see you fight with one arm for literally 9 championship rounds. Like I've never seen that before, bro. So like I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
And how do you feel like he lost the title now and like just you defended that title forever?
To be honest with you, I fought the full 12 rounds with one arm because it was injured. I injured it 2 weeks before the fight. I just knew that the skill set that I brought to the table was much more superior than what he brought. Even with one arm, I knew he couldn't do nothing with me. I still fought. No surrender, no retreat.
Nah, you didn't, man. Like I can't. I'm a fanboy. Like I say it all my way. I'm a fanboy. I've been a boxing fan for literally my whole life. I've never seen nothing like that.
Intellect. I always say intellect over athleticism.
See, but this is what I gotta ask you a question from my perspective. Like, were you doing it for the first round and then you just was like, let me try this out for the whole fight?
No,
because I know you were heavy into chess and all the other stuff,
To be honest with you, like I say, I heard it 2 weeks before the fight.
Okay.
I put it in a sling myself for about 2 weeks to just try to nurse it back. It gotten well enough for me to be able to like somewhat jab with it.
Yeah.
I was able to jab with it for a couple rounds.
Okay.
It wasn't until when I heard it, you keep hitting your back, moving this camera. It wasn't until I heard it that then I had to use nothing but my left. But I was completely prepared to use nothing but my left from the start. I knew what I brought to the table, skill-wise, he couldn't fuck with me.
So like when
politics is vicious, man.
No, I got you. But when I was fighting, when we were watching it with my boys, all of us are boxing intellectuals. We follow. We were like, yo, Gary's too intellectual to be doing this, just like not instinctively. He had to be doing it purposely.
Everything at that point was purposely. Whatever I do in that square is purposely. Okay. Some things you can do on the fly, but in most cases, everything that I do is purpose. Just like chess, every move that you make, it matters. So to me, once I realized that my arm was definitely hurting, I wasn't going to throw it anymore. Physics play a big part.
Yeah.
I can compute and calculate this shit real fast. So I controlled and dictated everything that he wanted to do and took away from any and everything that he wanted to do. Yeah. Let me have motherfucking 2 hands and put somebody in there with 1 hand and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So
I gotta ask though, where did you come up with the ice face mask? Where did y'all come up with that? Like, what is that like?
To be honest with you, it was something that me and my dad, we came up with. We patented it. We got it patented.
Oh, nice! Congrats, man.
It's been patented.
And sorry about your father, by the way.
Sorry, some things are inevitable, man. We gotta deal with it as we go.
Yeah.
Full progression by any means. There was something, was an idea that my father and we all came up with. We ended up patenting it, and it was when you're fighting and once you start getting hit or etc. You have these bumps and stuff, and you put the shit on your face that has your form face. At its natural state. So any disformalities or anything like that It will also be able to cool the face down, cool the body down when you're hot.
Genius, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can get water, you can still receive instructions, and it actually apply pressures in any areas, you know,
all of them,
you know, at the same time. So
how does it function? Like an in swell or just like?
No, it's definitely more of an in swell. It's something that could be utilized not just in the sport of boxing, but just all contact sport.
Okay. All right. Listen, Saquon Jones, the Boxing Voice. Gary, thank you so much, man. I'm a huge fan. I appreciate you, and look out for Danny and Ness. We'd love to have you, all right?
Stay tuned Saturday night, man. Gary and Swan Russell. Fireworks.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.